Oh, hi there. It's New Year's. So let's talk about the one thing that's on everyone's mind. We're gonna drink. So let's talk about nutritional strategies right now to get rid of that hangover or prevent it so that you don't start the new year with a pretty bad hangover. So let's get started. Okay, so first step, let's understand what a hangover actually is. A hangover is a combination of dehydration and alcohol withdrawal depending on how much you've drank. So, dehydration, alcohol withdrawal. Alright, let's start talking about dehydration first and foremost. Alcohol, much like caffeine, is a diuretic, which means it forces you to pee out a lot more than normal because it stimulates kidney activity and urine activity. So the more you're peeing out, the more likely you are to be dehydrated, and that in itself can cause a headache. The second part of a hangover is alcohol withdrawal. Now, for those of you that have experienced the next day, if you ever had a brunch and had a mimosa or a Caesar, everything tends to get better. The reason why is because you're reintroducing alcohol back into the body, and I'm not saying drink in the morning, but I'm just saying that the alcohol withdrawal is a big aspect of a hangover. So now that we understand what a hangover actually is, let's talk about how we can prevent it. There's a couple of strategies we go forward. So A, pace yourself. If you're downing a ton of drinks really fast in a binge drinking method, you're gonna be hungover the next day, for sure. Okay, the next strategy to avoid a hangover is to have water periodically while you're drinking. This rehydrates you and helps you prevent that hangover the next day. So unfortunately, the next tip, there's not a lot of scientific evidence behind this, but it's still something worth considering, is maybe avoiding the sugary alcohol drinks. The reason why can be twofold. The first one could be the fact that the sugar masks the alcohol flavor and actually gets you to drink more. And the second one would be the fact that sugar in itself can dehydrate you along with the alcohol. So you have a double whammy effect. Again, there's not a lot of research there, but based on personal experience, I would say that's pretty accurate. The last tip is what you decide to do before you fall asleep. Now, what I typically do, and what a lot of people typically do, is have a Advil with a big glass of water beforehand. I personally like big salty snacks or a salty meal right before I go to bed. The reason why is the Advil takes over care of that headache, and the water starts rehydrating you, but also we need to remember that water is not the hydration tactic here. It can actually cause you to overhydrate and dilute everything, causing more dehydration. So it can be counterintuitive. That's the reason for getting some sort of salty snack or a beverage, some chips, pretzels in you before you go to bed. My personal favorite is ramen noodles. Yeah. Alright, so those are the nutritional strategies on how to prevent a hangover, because let's be honest here, let's not start 2017 off with a hangover. That's pretty miserable. That's not how I plan to start 2017. I don't know about you, but whatever. Watch, like, share, comment below, let us know what we're doing. Have a happy and safe New Year's Eve, and we'll see you all in 2017. Bye.